Hey, greetings from Allahabad, India. This is where my grandmother actually did her PhD. Um, it's a really different city than any other city I've been in India, primarily because it's less polluted. I can actually breathe, and I think it's largely explained by the lack of auto rickshaws, which are a really awful source of air pollution, or cause of air pollution. I can only get the manual bicycle rickshaws here. You can't find the auto rickshaws, which is interesting. If you notice, my beard is gone. Not really by choice. I was at the barber and he didn't understand the word trim. So I had to give it up, and I'm trying to accept it. Yeah, it's just going with the flow. So today I want to talk about actually a question I got from one of my viewers. So a friend of mine asked me if I'd be willing to talk about FOMO while traveling. And so she talks about, Nabil, you must be experiencing like family or friends' birthdays, anniversaries, like momentous occasions. How do you cope with it while traveling, being away from it all? And so I'm gonna like kind of spin the question a little bit about loneliness and feeling, distant, and because of that, you do, and how like missing momentous events contribute to that loneliness. So it's not easy. Like the feelings definitely come up, and I find that I do have to to a large extent deal with it, like just kind of go with it, because it'll be like 3 a.m. if I'm like having this bout of loneliness, but it'll be like 3 a.m. in US time, and like I'll be like sitting here and be like, okay, I can't like really call anyone, and I'm feeling this way. My recommendation, my adult life has primarily been nomadic, so Bunny, take it. So I feel like my friend is just getting some water. I feel like I try to be present. I try to socialize with people here. So if I make friends, I kind of just be a little stalkerish. I mean, in New York social scene, my kind of rubric for socializing is like, you make plans for like a couple weeks in advance. Like if you meet someone new and you're like getting along, make plans for a couple weeks from now. But here, or when I'm traveling, it's like if I connect with someone, if I click with someone, okay, let's hang out tomorrow. Or let's hang out, let's like just do something now or tonight and extend it and get their number and like call them. And that's kind of one behavior that I kind of take on. It's challenging as an introvert too, but it helps me feel more connected. And it challenges me to kind of be connected, especially when I'm feeling disconnected or lonely or feeling FOMO. The other thing I'll say is definitely to reach out to those loved ones. So I'm like texting my mom constantly, and my dad and aunt, and I'm like kind of just like keeping them in the loop, and I call my mom every day and tell her I love her, and so just keep doing that, and I think that'll help you feel connected. During this time away, my dad experienced his birthday. It's my brother's birthday in a couple days, but honestly, I'm kind of used to being away from them, and we've just kind of always been apart for long stretches of time. So the last thing I'll say is, like, when you're in person, definitely like make the most of it. And so when you're far away, like I am now, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm missing this person. One thing I am missing now is like there's like my community group in New York is having a meeting in a couple weeks, and you know, I kind of wanted, I was like, I saw their email, they had a like long email thread about it, and I was like, oh man, I kind of wanted to go, but I am making a plan, an intention to participate in a future meeting. So so make plans, and the anticipation of the plan is actually gonna keep you feel motivated and not so isolated or lonely. They say that vacations are more enjoyed in anticipation than during the actual vacation. So I think that same psychology applies. Anyway, that's what I have for you today about that topic. Hopefully it was a little helpful. Tomorrow I'm planning on seeing the university where my grandmother studied. I'm trying to see if I can figure out a tour and see like her department and maybe where she lived. Check those buildings out. Alright, until then, take care.